Hi, Sophia. Welcome back. Let's do your reading, okay? When you're ready, as you know, go ahead and put your question in the chat, okay? I'm going to clear out the energy of the cards before I pull your messages. Oh, your messages are just flipping on over today. Got one here. Two. Oh my gosh. Your messages are just flipping everywhere. Three messages so far, and I haven't even shuffled the deck yet. Okay, my question is, are there any messages that my father wants to tell me or let me know? I feel like he's been around me lately because of all the butterflies I keep seeing. Well, let's look into that. I feel like the butterfly is attached to something else I'm getting. But we'll look into your father's messages and if there are any. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the butterflies are associated with something else. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The first three cards that have come out, Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is telling me that the main source of your healing is going to be about your father. But also I feel like, the main source in equivalent energy is about your mother. More than you think. But this is about the healing that you need to do, and Spirit's pulling your dad's energy. At the same time, you're asking about your father. This is you wishing that your father was more in your life, but he bypassed you and didn't dedicate himself as a parental role in your life. Hence, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if there are any messages, okay? I'm hearing he wants you to do well and succeed in life. That's the very first thing I just heard. Spirit, any messages from my father? I'm hearing bygones be bygones. What's the first blockage? Death card and the Hierophant. I feel like you feel like his... I feel as though you feel his death was a ripoff from your life. How do I explain? Like it was an unfairness. Like you've been ripped off from life. I feel like not only that, I feel like that his, I feel, why can't I talk? I feel as though you feel his passing was, I'm hearing a murder. That his passing was unfair because you didn't get to say what you should have said to him before he left this earth. That too. But if you decide to do the Chieftess session with me, you'll be able to say a lot of things to your father that he will get to receive in here. What's the blockage? Because so many blockages today. But that's good. You want to know what your blockages are. You really want love. You really want love. You have a golden heart. And you just feel like also your love life is a big fail. Giving you a big, big hug right now. Big. I'm not going to even say social distance 6 feet in humor. I'm giving you a big, big hug. Okay. Big, big old Chieftess Amma hug, okay? Let's see. Clearing out those blockages. Let's see what your father wants to say to you. Wow. Now it's clear. So the blockage that needs to be cleared is about your father and, yes, your mother. Can't leave that out. Believe it or not, I think your mom is more of an emotional upset. I see that coming out in your healing session. If you do that, the feelings you have towards your mom is going to be much larger than you imagine versus the feelings you have towards your father. That's going to really come out. And it needs to come out. And the feeling like the feeling as though nobody loves me. Spirit. My dear, my dear, my dear. These blockages here I'm looking at, all the things that I had said, your father knows, and I know and have been saying and feeling and trying to communicate. We're going to bring it on down because it needs to be cleared out of your system. All of these blockages need to be cleared out of your system. I'm hearing vent. I'm hearing ventilation. It needs to be cleared out of your system in order for you to live contently. Spirit, give me some messages from her father. Now it's like clear and smooth. So once all these blockages are released, things will be lighter, clearer, smooth. Like the deck feels lighter and like it's easy to shuffle. When I was initially shuffling the cards, like blockage after blockage after blockage. So after we clear out these blockages, things will be lighter for you. Yeah. He's like, Peanut, you need to make this change. He's like, Peanut, you need to make this change towards calmer waters, towards more peaceful ways of life. And I'm hearing thinking. So we've got to change we've got to change this here. Spirit, give me some more messages from her father. You're unsure of how to gain peace in your life. But it's all about diving in and healing. The Star card is all about healing. Diving deep into our emotions. Sort of like digging out a plant that's been dead for years and rerouting it. He's like, baby, heal. Any more messages? Cards keep flying out. The High Priestess here, all the way over here. Your intuition is disconnected from these blockages. That's why you don't know what's going on or how to release stuff or how to feel better, how to feel right. Your intuition is all the way over here, completely disconnected from these blockages. So give me some more. Wow. He says it's time to release these burdens. It's all about releasing what feels heavy. In the upright, it's about not releasing them. Still pushing on with all that heavy weight on you. But your dad's like, it's time to release all of these blockages. Spirit, especially about the juju, which we will release. But yeah, these blockages need to be released. Any more messages? Look how many cards. I might as well just take the whole deck because like card after card keeps coming out. So your dad has quite a number of messages, and so do the universe. It's a self-love. It's the burden of not loving yourself and not knowing how to. That's part of the blockage. Spirit, any more messages from deep reflection? Deep reflection is going to require deep reflection on your healing path. Absolutely. It's going to take time as well. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take time. Spirit, give me some more messages. Wow. 2 cards came out just like this. You're unable, it's the Knight of Cups, Cancer energy. You're unable to match into your higher potential right now because this needs to be sorted out. It's impossible. Underneath it all, though, is this soft, warm-hearted woman who's fighting her highest potential because everything that's fighting her highest potential is laid out before me, these blockages. Any more messages from her dad, Spirit? Your dad wants to apologize to you. I'm getting that right away from this card. The Page of Cups have just come out. The energy I'm feeling is that your dad wants to apologize to you. I don't think he understood or could have had the time and space to understand how sensitive you really are. And he wants to apologize to you. Spirit, give me some more messages from her dad. This deep reflection that we're going to do in your healing session is going to be a win-win. The things that we're going to do, the techniques and the healing is going to be a win-win. The 6 of Wands that come out. All about recognition, recognizing who you are, where you need to be, and everything and beyond all of that. We'll see with whatever comes out, and I'll work with you and guide with you on that. But it's going to win-win. It's going to be a win-win. Spirit, give me some more messages from her father. Like 4 cards just jumped out here. Wow. This had fell out on top of the you haven't reached your highest potential. It's because you haven't done the work to heal yet, taken that time out. You haven't moved towards taking a new leap of faith. Therefore, you've been deceiving yourself. You've been deceiving yourself. Spirit, give me some more messages. Yeah. You'll do it, though. You'll put the work in. You'll put the work in, which is important to healing. It's also about you putting in the work, as much as I am your chieftess in healing you. Spirit, any more messages? Listen to God and you'll get to that 10. Potentially marriage, but not overnight. We cannot get married until we heal. Nobody can. No human can. Because if you want a divorce, just raise your hand, you'll get it. You can't have a fulfilling relationship that's not even marriage without healing first and knowing who you are and where you want to be. No relationship for anybody will work out until we do the work to heal. Here. Any more messages, Spirit? Your father is behind this. Your father is behind this. I'm not going to move the cards. It came out just like this. Look at that eye there. Your father is behind your rebirth. The World's card here. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. I feel like in your healing session with me, I feel like what I'm hearing the breakdown, what's going to be the breakdown is that your dad wasn't there for you. I feel like that's going to be the soft point of your, I feel like that's going to be the softest point of your deepest of wounds. The fact that your father wasn't there. That's the part that's going to sting. But it needs to sting. It needs to sting. It needs to. It has to. It gets worse before it gets better. It's like someone walking into spiritual rehab and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to go do the work. I'm going to heal, you know, and they're like, okay, I'm going to feel better doing this. No, all your stuff comes out, just comes out. And it's laid out in front of you and you see it and it feels like tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. It has to be done. Because when we don't heal, we've been hiding ourselves from these tower moments. That's why we build tension and blockage, because we're trying to go around it. There's no way to go around a tower moment. It slams you right in the face time and time after again. But once you finally face off with it, it's like facing off with like a boxer in the boxing ring that's bigger than you. But once you face him and you decide to conquer, you walk out feeling like, I could do anything. Where's Muhammad Ali? Where's Muhammad Ali? I just took on Mike Tyson. Where's Ali? Where is he? Let's go. Come on. 2 rounds? Hey, I could go 5. Let's go. Yep. And sometimes we need more than one healing session. A lot of my clients do. Just some heads up. However old you are, if you've been living on this planet for 30 years, there's no way one healing session will do it. It takes time. Sometimes it takes time. Okay. Let's get some angel tarot messages and see what your father wants to say to you, okay? Look this here. Spirit, any more messages from her? Wow. This King of Pentacles card is popular amongst your readings today. King of Pentacles just fell on you winning yourself back, recognizing who you are. I feel like your ancestors are going to be generous in this dynamic, being around you, their energy being around you, supporting you. Spirit, any more messages? Yeah, let's just clarifying that. Real. So there's, your ancestors are saying that again, the problem is that you didn't feel recognized throughout your life with your father. That's the problem. Your ancestors are directly saying that here. That's a soft wound for you. And this caused you to be detached from your abundance, your Empress. Spirit, any more messages? Okay. Nice. Yep. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there to winning yourself back. You're gonna get there. Any more messages from her father? There's so many messages. Wow. Healing card and the inspiration card, 4 of Swords and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. You've had a lack of passion for fixing yourself for too long. You've had a lack of passion for doing the healing and doing the work or just looking inside of yourself for way too long. It's like a library book that's been overdue for years and has astronomical fees. We've got to return it, pay off the fees, and get you back into balance with a library, quote unquote. 10 of Wands and the Hierophant in the reverse. Wow. They're saying, it's your ancestors besides, it's not only your dad speaking right now. They're saying that because you haven't released all of this heavy weight within you and on you. That's why also too, you haven't been successful in love. It's like walking around with like a blue dot on our forehead. It's pretty noticeable that we have some stuff going on. Spirit, any more messages? I'm hearing like attracts like. So you could have attracted the same people who have the same vibration as you and haven't healed and done the work themselves. We usually do that anyhow, but I'm seeing that's been a pattern with you in your romantic relationships. Spirit, give me some more messages. Any more messages from her temple? Any more messages from her temple, Spirit? End it now. Both an exclamation point. End it now. That fell in the whole rebirth card and the fact that your father's behind this. It's time to end this repetitive cycle. Go out on a date. Yeah, do that. I would advise you to do that after you heal. Because I sense that male attention throws you off away from what you need to do next. Spirit, any more messages? And right now, you're not in the most high vibrational place to give to others and receive in a healthy, ascended way. Someone was destined for the Marines, but might miss their opportunity. I could see you in the Marines. I don't know why. I can see you in the Marines. Yeah, I can see that. Spirit, give me some more. You haven't, oh my God, hold on. Well, you haven't proven to us that you are serious in healing. Sorry, this stuff is in orange. I couldn't even read it. You haven't proven to us that you are serious in healing. I think that's like from God. Any more messages from her father? I feel that's from God, from Spirit. Any more messages from her father? Wow, that message from your father is all the way over there. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Flew all the way over there. I haven't been able to have sex with anyone since you. I'm not taking that literally. I'm not taking that literally. I think that in some ways that is relative to your father, but I feel like since your father's passing, you've been really, really down in the dumps. Really, really down in the dumps. And, you know, romantic partnerships or love right now, it's not in the, it's not in the mirror, in the rear view mirror for you right now. After what had happened with your father. Okay, let's get some calm messages. So if I were to reword that, I would say, I haven't been able to think of anyone since you've left me, Daddy. Any more calm messages? One card for them. I think this came out in your last reading. The Mountain. The Mountain. I love this card. It's pretty. The Mountain here. You have a lot of work to do, my dear. It might feel like a mountain, but I'm telling you, once you get to the top, it's easy coming on down. Once you get to the top, it's easy coming back down. And I don't mean down in a negative sense. We all have to come back down the mountain. We can't live up there forever. But what I'm saying is doing the work might feel sweaty and tiresome, but it needs to be done. You have no choice. You're like stuck between a rock and a hard place. But coming on down, going downhill is always much easier than going uphill. It's time to go uphill. I'm going to leave this reading right here, Sophia, okay? I hope that gives you some messages from your dad, okay? Hope that brought about some clarity. Okay, sure, go ahead. Let's do your other question. And I'll clear out the energy of the card, okay? You were having a slow signal there. Everybody's been having slow signal, that Mercury retrograde. Some people are speaking of their internet being slow, and Mercury retrograde is really, you know, affecting our technology. The messages are already popping up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. I just received your payment. Go ahead and add your question to the chat, okay? 2 cards had already flipped out. It was the Magician, and again, not healing, the 4 of Swords. So I feel like, well, let me get your question first, but I feel like this is, let me get your question first. Because it might not even be affiliated with your question, but, you know, go ahead. Okay, let me look at your question here 1 second. Let's see. My next question is, will Jesus and I cross paths again, like communication-wise? Okay, so you want to know if you two will communicate again. Okay, let's see. The first two cards that have come out was about, I'm seeing that you're going to try to manifest some clarity. Manifest some clarity for your spiritual journey. And the Four of Swords is all about healing, but it's in the reverse. But what balances it out is the Magician card. It's kind of like the yin to the yang. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna just say, I've got to do it. I've just got to do it. Let's see about you and Mr. Jesus. If you'll cross paths and communicate. Okay. Let's see. I'm hearing 5 more shuffles. 1. Ooh, what's the blockage? 8 of Pentacles. Wow, I said 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Wow, okay, no. 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. So this really is the 8 of Pentacles, excuse me. I feel like in many ways you can't get out of your head about giving this another chance. I feel like deep down, just like actually I think I said that in your last reading, deep down that you want to give this another chance. And I don't feel like I need to go that deep down. I feel like the truth between you and you is that you would like to give this another chance. If that opportunity come about, I think you try it out. Gosh, I don't mean to rhyme, but I don't mean to rhyme, but 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. I feel like Jesus would be, I don't mean to rhyme. I feel like Jesus would be a great excuse if he were to come on in and try this again with you, or if you two were to connect again. I feel like he's the perfect excuse for you to be distracted and not do the healing. I'm getting that also. So let's say like you two decided to be together tomorrow. I feel like it would take you away from the healing work that you need to do. And I feel like there's a part of you that actually wants that. Yeah, you do. The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing missed opportunity. This could have had the potential to turn into a marriage in the past, but I feel like Spirit is making it a missed opportunity. But let's continue on. 2 more shuffles. Let's see. Yeah, what's this card? Tower. Tower, tower, tower. I couldn't even get rid of it if I want to. I was trying to shuffle and wants to slip on out. Can't get rid of the tower moment. When Spirit calls us, when God wants us to do something, it will come and come and come and come. That's the second tower you've had tonight. Sophia! Oh my God. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. You've been unfulfilled since he's left. Let's try to get through this. Let's try to get through this. Okay. One more. Yeah, I feel like this is the perfect time to be about Jesus because it's the perfect distraction from your healing. I'm seeing that right here. That's what that is. Jesus is the perfect distraction to be like, heal. Wait, what? Heal? What? What? I'll do that later. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like Mr. Jesus is the perfect. Bottom of the deck here is, I called it the first time, Eight of Pentacles. I said, this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is what my spiritual eyes were seeing. And here we go, Eight of Pentacles. It always happens. It always comes out in the reading. You want him back. But this guy can't save you. This guy can't save you from yourself. Even if you guys have went back to each other, you still would feel the same way you do now. I promise you. Spirit, give me some messages if they will cross paths again or communicate. Tell me more. Can they cross paths or communicate? He left because the passion died within him. Will they cross paths or communicate? Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck here is the Five of Pentacles. Bottom line is that you feel lonely and alone. And you would feel that way even with him. Just what I said. Even if you two got married, let's say, you still would feel like this. Because something within you would be incomplete. And what's interesting is that this reminds me, sometimes I say this stained glass reminds me of a Catholic church. The inside, the windows, sometimes they have stained art of Jesus Christ, Virgin Mary, and so forth, the disciples. It reminds me of a Catholic church. And I feel like it's God really beaming what needs to be done. I feel like again, even if you two were to get back together, bottom line is, bottom of the deck card is you still would feel empty and out in the cold, alone. You know that it's an awful feeling, like when you're in a relationship. I've been there, I've done that. I've been in a relationship where I felt alone. It's the worst feeling. It's like sleeping in the bed by yourself and the person's right next to you. The worst feeling. I'd rather be alone. Never will do that again. But when I was younger and I didn't know any better, I settled because I was lonely. That's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid being in a relationship. I mean, it's toxic. Because you feel lonely. Let's see what else. Okay, hold on. They're talking. Your father's back here. Your father's back here with the same darn messages, and I shuffled a lot. Wow, I gotta make room because you have a lot of messages. Hold on. Your dad is back here. The same cards. He is behind you on your healing. He's like, go baby, heal. But I feel like you're afraid to dive into your emotions. It's like diving as a swimmer into the deep end and scared that you're gonna drown. But then you dive in, you jump in, and then what do most people do? They're like, woohoo! I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like you're scared to dive into your emotions because you're scared of what's going to come out, how you're going to feel, or how you're going to feel after the truth comes out. A lot of people are scared of their truth. That's why they're like, I don't want to heal. I feel like you'd be scared of feeling depressed after, or how you may feel after, or just facing the truth. But you got to do it. You're going through this whole tower. It keeps coming out and coming out. He was involved with somebody else, or could be. Yeah, he was involved with somebody else and wasn't thinking clearly. And spirit put a stop on this connection. Now that was the past. Future here. There's 4 cards. They're telling you if you don't want to feel this way, up in your head at night, crying after him, I'm hearing, crying after him. It's time to release this karmic. I hate using that word, but I have no way else to describe it. Somebody who comes back to teach you a lesson. You have to release this karmic, detach from this toxic person, Jesus, and release the heartbreak. That's also part of your healing. Letting him go completely. You haven't let him go, and you need to. This is your heart right now still. But it's time to release him. You have to release him in your healing. Detached from this toxic energy. Look at this. This is him. But really, this is you. This is really you, this devil energy. And it's just energy. I'm not saying you're the devil, it's just energy. But this is you wanting to hold on to him and you. Time to let him go. I feel like I don't see any movement towards you in this reading, but let's pull out some channeled cards, okay? I don't see any movement towards you. I feel like Spirit's blocking this. The Wheel of Fortune card is here in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles is here in the reverse. That doesn't look good. Spirit, any more messages? Will they communicate or cross paths again? They communicate, cross paths again. 2 more shuffles. Magic. Okay, 1 more. First card out, magic. Spirit, any more messages? Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's that juju, but at the same time, it's this guy. He was not faithful. It's a juju, but yeah, he was. At the same time, he was not faithful. I'm seeing. I posted that on social media for you. Yeah. Attention, wanting attention. Any more messages, Spirit, if they will cross paths? I'm not seeing it yet. Excuse me, 2 more shuffles. 1. Will they cross paths? Nope. Let's get some angel cards. Okay. Any angel messages about if they cross paths? Okay, this one has to come out. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like he's oh, my nose is itchy. This card fell on top of the devil energy in the reverse. Ooh. I feel like you detaching him. Wow. Detaching him. Oh, I'm getting myself. Hold up. Um, your mom's manipulative juju energy is like 25% of your juju. I don't know how to explain. Okay, let me explain. That's what I'm seeing. Hold on. What I mean is that it could be generational, but your mom's, how to explain this? Your mom's energy can almost be juju like. I mean, she doesn't have to always have an altar or do magic. Hi, Merlinda. She doesn't have to always, she doesn't have to have altar or whatever. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, sometimes when people have manipulative energy, they can change the dynamic of energy and have things their way. I feel like I'm hearing conceited. I'm feeling like your mom has that energy where she's able to manipulate energy in people with her energy. I'm hearing words. I feel like this is trickled down to you, but in a different format. It's like it's like just a hypothetical example. It's like you both play music, but she's cassette and you're CD. They both play music, but they're different formats. So I feel like you have this energy about you. And I feel like this juju energy that you own and have that's generational, it could have began with your mom. It could have began with your grandmom. Who knows where it began? That I have to look into. But what I'm saying is, this is a generational manipulative energy. I feel like this is what has pushed away your father as well from her. And this is what, and you're pushing away men because of this energy. And you don't even know it. This here is the whole devil card in the reverse and the lover's card. Most readers would say, oh yeah, you're detaching from this guy who had two lovers, blah, 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 blah. No. I'm not seeing that. I'm scanning energy, like I said. I feel like it's really hard for you to detach from this, not him, the idea of having a commitment. It's manipulative too. And I feel like when things don't go your way or you don't get what you want from your father's love and relationship and commitment to you and your romantic partnerships and their love and commitment to you, you get into this devil, dark, deep depression. And Spirit's telling you I'm hearing bingo. I just heard bingo. And so let me stay on the channel. Hold up. Hold up, Spirit. So when you get into this, so it's hard for you to disconnect from this juju energy that you have. And then, so when the commitment doesn't work out, you become the devil. That's the tension you're feeling. And it's unnatural for you to detach from this because it's been generational. That's why you're running away from your healing subconsciously. You don't even know it. You're looking for Jesus to save you because this juju energy don't want you to heal. The juju's not godlike. Juju don't want you to go towards God for everybody. And so I'm saying it's unnatural for you to detach from this generational juju energy because it's been in your generation for however long. And that's why you're accustomed to pulling in the guy. Even if it doesn't work out, you're just accustomed to like getting your way, the guy coming towards you. It's an energy. But you got to be careful. And I'm not saying you only, I'm saying we as humans, we have to be very careful of our energy, because when we manipulate people to coming towards us, what happens? It always backfires. That's why I was feeling that in your last reading, and it's backfiring on you. So what I've got to do with you in your healing session is I've got to detach you from this generational juju energy that you are attached to when you don't even know it, that's sabotaging, it's killing your relationships. It's even killing the relationship that you should have had with your father. And it stems, who knows, from your grandmom, your great-grandmom, maybe ancestors before that are not direct ancestors. You have to be cut off from that lineage in order to have your marriage. I hope I make sense on that. I'm not saying you do juju. I'm not saying you do Santeria or whatever the hell it is. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that this is like a generational energy that's been passed down to you. So that's why you're in this depression and looking for a way out, really, but you're just continuing the natural energy of your family, which is the juju. But God's trying to save you and saying, no, we got to get Sophia out of this, because this is not her destiny. And it's hard for a lot of people, not only just you, it's hard for a lot of people to detach from their family because they feel like they're betraying their family when they're cut off from this energy. How many people have come to me and are like, I don't understand, my relationships don't work out. I'm looking for my husband or my girlfriend, and I just don't understand. I've had a million relationships, and it ends up always happening the same way. A tarot reader say, oh, do this, and no. It's an attachment of energy to your family that is satanic. There's no better way to describe that. Satanic. And sometimes it's hard for people to choose between their family's satanic, natural way of living and what they actually want. A happy life, a relationship, a wife or husband or whatever, the things that we all want. It's hard, and it's all energetic. It's not even like you thinking about it. It's part of your energetic makeup, because your ancestors have been doing this for years and years and years. And here you come, born into the world, attached to this dark stuff. That's why your mama don't want you to leave energetically. It's like possession. Your mama loves you, wants you to have a happy life, but the possession of this juju energy don't want you to leave, even your mama. So that's maybe why Spirit sent you to me, because I need to break you out of that. It's gonna be tower. It's gonna be tower, because I'm moving you away from your family's generational, accustomed, satanic, Santeria energy. And that's not something like your family has done. So you will be the actual first, potentially, I'm feeling, to actually leave that energy and go do you. I hope that makes sense. Don't ask me to repeat it. Spirit speaks through me, and I can't remember anything I said after that. But feel free to play back if you need. Yeah. Any more messages? Oh, about Jesus, yeah. Your energy is very godlike. You're very different from your family members. That's why in actuality, you're screaming for help. Your energy is. Your energy is really screaming to get out of this Santeria energy, because God didn't want you in this. You were just birthed into it. So that's why you're like, I can't sleep at night. I feel depressed. That's God speaking to you, saying you don't belong in this familia, Santeria energy. We're here to get you out of that, Sophia. That's what God's been trying to tell you. But physically, you don't understand it. It's all spiritual. I don't see him coming around. I don't see you guys crossing paths. There's no energy, there's no channeling or sensory I'm feeling regarding that. This is all about everything that I just said. I feel like this is your healing again, your dad mentioning that. And like I said, I feel as though if you don't want to feel this way, I think you better, just leave it, let it be. Just let it be. Spirit's advising you to let it be. To let it be. To let it be. To let it be. Okay? I hope all of that makes sense. Again, I couldn't repeat what I just said. Feel free to play back if you need. Okay? But a lot of people go through this, unfortunately. A lot of people go through this. And they're wondering, why don't I have my soulmate or my wife, I tell people all the time, our destiny is hidden in our story. So it's so important for us to know our ancestor story completely. Our destiny is hidden behind it. I'm leaving that right there, Sophia. I hope that answers your question, okay? You're welcome. All hope is not lost, Sophia. You will be all right. You will be fine. I hope you hear that.